everyone. And we are live.
Welcome, everyone. Wow, what a wild ride this has been. Holy cow. How you doing, Alex?
Good. Good. It's it has been a wild ride. Ridiculous amount of talent, ridiculous amount of competitors, ridiculous amount of turnout.
Really overwhelming.
Yeah, 285 people voted.
Yeah, individual people, 285, almost 3.
Yeah.
Voted. That's builders, spectators, and a lot of probably other people who were just passersby who picked up the link and decided to vote on what they thought was the coolest. And yeah, this has been infinitely bigger than I had ever expected. You know, from the amount of entries to the quality of the entries to the response of the voters. Wow, this is for being kind of a silent launch, so to speak, of MergeMasters. This has really gone out with a bang, I think.
Yeah,
and I'm
subtle.
really excited.
Subtle, sneaky little.
Hardly.
I mean, so the usual thing. How do we sound? You know.
Oh yeah, might as well do an audio check.
MergeMasters finale now with 5% less technical difficulties. We'll never reach 0, but will always be less.
Just for our viewers, we've already done a dry run of the presentation here with no hitches, so I anticipate everything should just be smooth sailing from here on out, and I probably shouldn't have bothered to mention it.
Yep, so now it's all going to blow up. But that's fine.
No, that's fine.
You know?
At this point I don't care. We're going to show off some super cool stuff and make a few people happy, and yeah, this has been just a monumental event in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
And if you just look at the whole spread of the finished builds, it's...
Look at them.
The hobby's in a pretty good spot. For integrations being kind of relegated to a novelty, it's showing here, this spread we have is just... It shows that there's plenty of talent, plenty of interest, and there's still a lot of life left in this weird little niche of the hobby. So thank you so much to everybody who participated. And
oh yeah,
it makes me feel good about the future. As far as this aspect of things is concerned.
We had a whole bunch of people participate. We had 21 completed blasters.
Yeah, out of 40, I believe, is 40, right around 40 initial
around
entries.
40.
And
yeah. Oof. And it was, so what was it? It was 8 Fusor, 6 Chimera, and 7 Gestalt entries. And
man,
just great blast. I'm just looking at this. This is my background, by the way. This is what this is. When I mentioned this last stream, they're my background. This is my background. So it makes me happy to look at. I also made it my phone background as well. It doesn't really work on the phone. You're kind of squinting a little bit, but really on my big old monitor, it's like that's nice.
Well, you know what they look like, and it's just nice to have a reminder.
Yeah. Reminder, they look good. Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to prevaricate about the bush any longer than we have to. I recognize it is a holiday weekend, Memorial Day over here in the States, and everybody has family-type events going on, I'm sure, so we're going to try to take up as little room as or little time of your evening as possible, while also still giving good honor to the entrants and the awards. So,
exactly.
Do we want to give a quick visit through what the awards actually are?
Real quick before we get
into the gritty parts.
Yeah, let's see if this works. Bam.
So
yes, you go.
Oh, you can jump. Oh, okay, I will take it. All right. You want to scroll over to the other side there so I can... okay, that'll work. Okay, first prize. We usually start with third, you know. Do we want to start with third?
You want to start? I mean, we just go with Gopher, and then we just keep going down.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. First prize to each class will get a pair of gopher teeth, large and small, made by our very own Iron Gopher, who was initially a participant here. Had to step out of the competition, but still was able to contribute a pair of his gopher teeth, which are good for cutting shells and things like that. Cuts plastic like crazy. Very precise, close cuts.
Yeah.
Highly recommended. He does not sell them. but he has
Should.
made them for a few people. I think he'd do all right. But he did offer
Yeah.
them one pair per first class in each, or
Yeah.
first place in each class.
And he shipped them to me so I can ship them out with the other prizes. And so I have them in my hands right now, and they look nice. They look nice. It's
So,
yeah.
so all of the stateside awards will be shipped in one package, and then it's just the well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Well, almost all the stateside because we have Rainbow, but yeah.
Well, he's overseas.
Yeah.
So
But
I'm just saying that at least it narrows down from 3 packages, you'll get 2 packages.
Yeah, exactly.
For first place.
So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, they're great. They look amazing. I thought he was only going to give like one or the other, but yeah, you get both. You get the small flesh cutters and the big one that could probably lop off a finger. And
they are mad sharp. They are both. I've used both of mine for various different things, and it is nice to have the versatility.
I wanted to use them, but I'm like that's not in good taste to use someone else's prizes, even though they're right here and I can cut things with them, but I'm not going to.
Are you clicking them in your hands right now?
No, because that might blunt them. I haven't
Okay.
opened them from Iron Gopher's packaging.
Oh, okay.
I'm just holding them through the packaging, and they're pretty.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm picturing you sitting there just going like click, 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 click,
Click, click.
like a pair of tongs.
They're
in
just
the kitchen,
completely blunt when they arrive, but no. So we have Iron Gopher for first place each one, and then Flywheel the World for has prizes for third, second, and first place of each category. Thank you, Jeremy. If Jeremy wins, I could use his. That sounds great. So yeah, first, second, and third place. The third place of each category wins just a pair of black micro flywheels from Flywheel the World. If you are in the U.S. and Australia and you win, you can replace those with our 3S LiPo battery. The only reason it's only those 2 countries is we can't really ship those overseas. It's too much of a pain. Second place is, once again, flywheels or battery if you're depending on what you choose, and snap holster magnets from Fidlock. We have both the micro ones, which you see on screen, and we have the old school giant ones from the holster days. Choice is yours, whatever size. And if you need to know dimensions, I'm happy to talk and take calipers to them so you can make the most informed decision. And first place for each category, once again, wheels, battery, magnets, and just a pair of motors. And yeah, that is first, second, third place for each category: Fusors, Chimera, and Gastal. You want to go over Rainbow Owls?
Yes, I do. Okay, Rainbow Owl, whose store is rainbowmodsandprops.com, is a German designer who does amazing paint work, a little bit of integration and other cosmetic work, and also sells 3D printed kits and blasters as well. He offered a swag pack featuring 2 patches and a little embroidered keychain, as well as a voucher for each third, second, and first class or place in each class. Third place gets a €10 voucher. Second place gets a €25 voucher, and first place in each category gets a €40 voucher. And those are available for his store, even if you do not win. And for all of you who are just spectating, it's worth a visit over there to see what he's got. Highly recommend.
Definitely. I think he has like a dragon egg or something. That's rainbowmods.com is his
it's Rainbow Mods
website. Yeah,
I'm
Rainbow
sorry,
Mods.
I misspoke.
Yeah. Oh, good. And yeah, it's great. Yeah, he has some really cool 3D printed stuff and some props on the site. Good guy all around.
Oh.
Also a competitor who unfortunately just ran out of time.
Yeah, started very late. Started within the third month, and embarked on a very bold project and just was not able to make it happen, unfortunately. But he's still working on it at this time, so that's great. Also, I forgot to mention our very first original prizes. The each winner, excuse me, in each class, third place receives a special role in the MergeMasters Discord server, and that comes with a special little colored, makes your name a different color. Doesn't necessarily give you any extra benefits because we don't have any extra benefits within the Discord, but it does. It's the equivalent of street cred, basically. The
Makes
third
you
place,
5% cooler,
give or take.
give or take.
Third place, the Merge Maven role will be kind of a bronzy color. The Merge Meister, second place, will be silvery colored, and the Merge Master role is kind of goldish. I mean, as gold as you can get in text.
I'm not going to type that out because people will see my atrocious spelling, but I was going to, and then.
Oh, that's fine.
No.
We can save face. We'll just continue to move
Yeah.
on. Before we jump into the actual awards, should we give a brief mention to our final class, which was the Victus Tempus, which was essentially those defeated by time, people who just had life come up or other obligations, were not able to finish the project, or some that intended to start and then never actually made anything happen. Whatever the case may be, we'll just give them a quick little mention, just a few minutes to appreciate what could have been.
Yes. So we have as Nathan mentioned, we have just I think it was 20, no 10.
I think it was about 20. It was about half. Half and half finished and did not.
Yeah. So we just have a little something for those who started it, and we just salute them for trying.
Because that's the first step in anything.
Yes. See if I get it to work.
There we are. So just a quick run through of the initial pictures. Some of these actually did make more progress than what is pictured here. But this is just a reminder to the projects that were started. These are all still searchable in our spreadsheet. You can see how far they're able to get in their projects. This one here, scrolling by, Tate did manage to get quite a bit done on his as well.
A lot of them did. And if any of them reach out to us, especially Halburst, if you're out there and you're listening, I want to see that pistol. It was an awesome little pistol. One, I will update. And yes, you are Victus Tempus, but you don't have to be Victus Tempus forever.
No, and Daddy Man did get the grip integration most of the way through. Froststorm got quite a bit done on getting the Retaliator part integrated in. I don't think we saw anything with this. I was really curious on
Horneko,
what
could have been anything.
Yeah.
Might have been a boat. Mr. Peep did a lot as well.
Really close. That was a really beautiful one too.
Nerfo Loco.
Never really saw much after that.
The paint job, it could have been amazing. I want to see it. Same with Collector Ken. I think we saw a little bit from him, but one day.
This looks like Foam Freaks got pretty darn far into cutting and minimizing and stuff, but was not able to make it happen in time, unfortunately.
Yeah. Of course, we have Iron Gopher.
Had to step out, but still made some very interesting proposals on his layout.
Oh yeah.
And here
finally,
we got
Rainbow Owl.
Got Rainbow Owl, and it grew exponentially and is very impressive in its current state, but he's still progressing. So thank you all of those who intended to enter. I mean that is huge, and to be defeated by time is not a bad thing. And we try to find a more dignified title, but basically, it happens, and life happens, and you have the best of intentions to start a project or whatever, and it happens, and we appreciate that. And there's no shame in having tried. Honestly, I mean that's the biggest part, is making an effort.
Exactly, so, and it's kind of what we encourage everyone to do, especially as more competitions like these happen. It doesn't hurt to enter it. give it a shot. You might find, oh, I have a weekend, and maybe you can get a lot of it done that weekend. And if you can't, you put effort into it, and hopefully you learned a little something that you can use moving forward.
Yeah. So without further ado or anything else, would you like?
Oh, you don't want to make people wait more? I mean, we could just like show other stuff for like 10 minutes or so, and no one really wants to know the winners. I don't know. Does anyone in chat actually want to know the winners?
Here and just make a post at the end somewhere. Well,
yeah. But yeah.
All right.
So
let's get it started.
Stop
messing around. Fire this thing up. We got 30 people right here looking at the screen right now that want to know what the heck is going on.
Yeah.
Fusor class, first up. This is our simplest class, and when I say simple, I don't mean a lack of difficulty or simplicity. It's just the smallest, fewest number of parts involved, but that does not necessarily diminish the amount of quality and work that does go into these. So, just looking over the Fusor group here, that's a pretty good spread too. It's nice to finally. I realized while we were getting things all kind of prepped and ready that we've never actually looked at just the images of the completed blasters in groups. Like when we had that opening kind of splash page of just this is all the actual competitors all standing in a group.
Yeah.
And to see them broken down in classes, it's just really cool to see all this, all these completed ones.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's you got such awesome talent, and also one person who included a thumb in their blaster.
That's fine. At least it's not a foot. So we're actually doing all right.
Those were actually in a lot of build pictures. We had a lot of feet.
I'm sure you had to do a lot of editing.
I just left them in.
Oh, hey, some people are into it. I don't understand it myself, but all right. So just kind of reading top to bottom, left to right. We've got Naptown's Shadow of the Moon. We have the IARIG by Tusks. We have the Stamper by Jeremy Z. We have Titanius by Prime 8. We have Detainer by Cat's Blaster Mods. We have the Foam Storm by Wizard Builds. We have the Long Snipe by Dr. Ishel. And we have the Rival Fly by the Caribou Ninja.
A lot of great blasters. A lot of good stuff.
So how are we looking?
So you want to kind of show the winners, or how do you want to do this?
Well, might as well. I mean, we got everybody here.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. So we can
fire this bad boy up.
Yeah. So Fusors 2024 MergeMasters, third place. Little drum roll.
Third place with 12.3% of the vote. The Detainer by Cat's Blaster Mods.
Cat's Blaster Mods. An awesome. The Cats made a little lore thing with it. It was a really cool blaster.
Yeah, a little bit of fiction.
Yeah, a little fiction, a little probable fiction. It's something that definitely
what could have been.
Yeah, what could have been. And yeah, so congrats, Cats, for third place of Fusors. It was an awesome blaster.
So
and then going into it, let's see if I actually I can push buttons. Yeah, second place,
pulling ahead by 1.5%.
That was it, 1.5.
Yeah, the spread between second and third was 1.5%. Just a few votes gave us Titanius by Prime 8.
Yeah, awesome. It was like, it looks like it should have been a blaster, like a single blaster.
Seems to be a theme. I'm realizing right now as we're talking, what we're seeing is something that could have been factory, essentially. In its thing, which matches Cats as well.
Exactly, and it's just the little Donatello firing of the Titan. That made me a little happy. Yeah, you got to shoot a Ninja Turtle. But yeah, it's a great little blaster. And Primate, I do have your nameplate. I will talk to you more about it on Monday. So,
right.
But yes, the winner
of
the Fusors MergeMasters 2024 In
In
other
the spirit
words,
of factory paint jobs,
oh yeah, here we go. A little
with
drum
the
roll.
win
Little
of
drum roll.
with a win of 44.6% of the votes, Shadow of the Moon by
Shadow
Naptown
of the
Nerf.
Moon. Naptown Nerf. An awesome blaster. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Strife, and then obviously the crossbow, which it's.
I'm a sucker for nostalgia.
Yeah, LEDs, the app that actually can change the color, just the amount of work that he put in to actually get all the colors to match and everything.
Yeah, color matching and coding and everything to kind of give due honor to the crossbow. And yeah, so we have a trifecta of factory style blasters here, essentially, which is really novel.
No, it's great. Yeah, as you said, they all of them went with this should have been on the shelf, because it's so smooth and just how everything works together perfectly, and it just there's great blasters, so much talent.
Obviously, these three conspired together on their projects.
Yeah, exactly. It clearly collaborated. They're like, we're gonna blow everyone else out of the water, and because it's great talent. They all just they all showed up and decided just to perform greatly.
Went three different directions, and yep.
Yeah,
But still, still a common thread.
And it's nothing to say to the rest of the the rest of the competitors. It was just amazing. Like all Fusor had some amazing blasters out there, and it's just all of them are just a step above the rest, like as modders in general. So it's just great job to everyone in the Fusors.
Quite fortunate to have this kind of talent just in this competition alone.
Exactly.
Awesome. So congratulations to everybody in Fusor.
Yep, congrats. We will be sending out an email later tonight at the end of after the stream to all the winners via your entry email.
So watch out for that.
To ask where you live.
So we can come say hi.
Yeah, exactly. And ship you prizes and stuff.
Well, that too.
Did I misspell the name?
What?
That's the one I typed it on stream last time, Primate. Okay, I don't have your nameplate done yet, and we will talk about it more on Monday.
Oh well, if this is the extent of our technical difficulties, it's just a misunderstanding, then I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But yes, congrats to Fusors.
Congratulations.
So, moving on to Chimera.
That is a heap of good-looking blasters. This was a tough vote for me. I did vote.
Oh,
just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But I actually stewed on this one for quite a while.
Yeah.
On well, I like this one for this reason. I like this one for this reason. Does my personal taste on this aspect outweigh my personal taste on this other aspect? This other one, it was pretty tough. I think I ended up just kind of spitballing because it was pretty much a toss-up.
Yeah. Great blasters all around. Just amazing paint. Amazing, just clean lines. Amazing truck liner, which I did buy.
Well, and just very, very, a lot of thumb holes. Holy cow! They're all thumb holes.
They are.
Stock. I just realized.
You just noticed. So it's the thumb hole category.
Apparently, well, I was just going to say that there's, but yet everybody managed to use a different stock. We got the Charger, Stampede, Crossbolt, Raven, Centurion, Firefly. Everybody used a different thumbhole stock. Yet everybody themes, man. We got themes that I didn't even notice until right now.
All clearly working together as well. All Chimera was working together. They're like, we're gonna make awesome stocks with awesome thumbholes, and make some great blasters.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just really thrown off by what just happened there.
It's crazy what you notice when you actually kind of sit down and you're not in the
just see them all in one place.
Yeah.
Huh. So this is the kind of conversation you miss out on if you're not in the MergeMasters Discord, because we talk about crap like this half the time. All right.
Yeah. MergeMasters Discord. Make shit.
Shall we get down to brass tacks?
Brass tacks. You want to introduce some winners? So we got third
right.
place for Chimera.
Chimera
is
class.
Chimera
Oh,
class.
are you
which
taking
is
this one?
5 to 6 blasters. Well, I mean, unless you want to do the drum roll.
I don't have a drum roll button like you do.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Third place, Chimera, 5 to 6 blasters. We have Paradox.
By Gale Wolf Nerf. Or Gale Wolf X. Excuse me.
Gale Wolf X. Can't forget the X. It's a great blaster. I'm a sucker for switches and select fire, and it's just it looks so good. And also nameplates.
Well,
You can't go wrong with a nameplate.
And this build was initially inspired by a build by a Kayakasaurus, which has also inspired me, and I do have a similar collection of parts, and I've been meaning to build one, so this one kind of hit home with me as well.
Yeah, Gale showed you it could be done. And
Indeed.
It can be done very well. All right.
Yes, indeed.
Second place, Chimera.
Minos.
The Judge.
By Casual Jerry.
Yeah. Awesome blaster. Very,
Jerry did mention in the chat that he was at work and was unable to hear the stream, so he was hoping the visuals would look nice. So I hope he's appreciating the visuals.
I even took a picture of the Earth. Don't ask me how I did it. I made it spin. Yes.
So,
awesome.
Congratulations, Casual Jerry.
Awesome blaster, very smooth lines. In fact, the people who I talked with outside of the Nerf hobby, the majority of them voted for Jerry because they was like, no, it's just such a sweet, clean blaster.
And yet such a unique combination of parts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you want to lead us into the first place for Chimera.
First place, pulling ahead by 1.1% over second.
Oh, damn.
1.1%. About as close as you can get. We drum rolling?
Drum roll.
There we go. Medusa by Mystic One.
Great
A beautiful lace mask paint job. A very unique use of 3D printing pens for bonding and filling. More on that.
Truck bed liner.
Oh, that's right. He was the one on the grips.
Yes. The grip.
Yes, listen to our earlier streams for more information on the lace masking technique, the 3D printing technique, and the truck bed liner technique.
Yeah. The lacing technique was awesome. Truck bed liner. A few people in the competition used it, and it's just like kind of opened my eyes just to something that was always there, and it's like, but it feels nice. I spray painted it on just a random handle. I don't know what it is.
And I was going to ask if you finally got yours in the mail yet.
Yeah. And it's 100. I spray painted it on. It's 100% better. I don't know what handle it is. It's like some old Chinese blaster that never really fired. So it's great.
Very good. Very impressive work. And congratulations, Mystic One.
Yeah. Congratulations to everyone in Chimera with your awesome stocks and awesome thumb holes.
It was a close race and a lot of good talent. A very impressive and very difficult vote to make.
Very close race. It was Chimera was always just neck and neck. Everyone
that one went back and forth. The first and second place especially went back and forth several times where it's like, oh, pulling ahead. Oh, no, drop back behind. Oh, pulling ahead again. Oh, just kind of a little back and forth. It was really a bit tense to watch.
They're ducking, they're diving, they're weaving. It's all just jab, and it's good stuff. Good stuff. MergeUSA, Medusa. I did spell that right? I'm not. Did I spell it incorrect? I gotta check now. I don't.
Well, I don't think there's a space. I think it's just the way the letters are shaped that they don't overlap as much.
Yeah, you guys are making me second guess myself. I'm not best with words. But Mystic One's MergeUSA, it's a great blaster. Yes.
All right. Well, congratulations to all the winners. And again, you will be getting an email this evening just asking for a little personal information, but for a good cause.
Asking where you live and all that good stuff.
So we could send you free stuff.
Yeah.
For all of your hard work.
Great work. Now,
here we are.
Our Gastal category. The 6+. Which...
That was a big one.
I believe Nathan said this is like when... Obviously, everyone who's participated is MergeMasters. But
Correct.
6 blasters.
And a sword.
And a sword.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're talking about integrating that many blasters. Yes, gotcha. Sorry, I thought you were doing a head count.
It's 7 blasters and a sword, which is also a blaster. Or it is 6 blasters and a sword. It's 7 in total. But the sword is also a blaster.
Correct.
But yes, it's 6 plus blasters.
Very impressive builds. For sure. Yeah. This was another toughie.
Oh,
I sat down with my little phone opened up to the pole, and I kind of hovered over this one and hovered over that one and went, oh, geez.
Yeah.
So.
That was great talent. A lot of good work.
Heck yeah. Yeah, no small task. I mean, we've seen some beautiful, beautiful work on the other classes, but the volume of parts involved in integrating, like, 6 and above blasters, it's just a lot of seams, a lot of blending, a lot of pulling lines together. So, yeah, no small task at all. Integrations alone aren't, but integrating that many blasters is tough for anybody.
Oh, yeah.
So
let's...
Should we get to it?
Yes, and why does that say sponsor? That was the ink. Here's a technical difficulty.
Dang it! Oh, we were doing so good too. We're just gonna run with it.
I'm just going to.
Oh, because we changed the. That's right. I remember.
This is Gestalt. Yeah. Hey, like I said, 5% less. Only one thing.
We're pretty good.
We got to stay on brand. We can't be 0% technical difficulty.
We are mortals.
Yes.
We're just a couple of guys trying to do a thing.
Exactly.
We're just gonna run with it, or are you furiously?
Yeah, we're good. We're just gonna take off. I just hit it, so we're all good.
Imagine in your head parts that it says Gestalt above the earth.
Skull. Yeah.
Just on this, not in real life. That'd be huge.
Or both. So, yeah. Lead us in.
Third place in Gestalt. We drum rolling, or we just
drum rolling? Yeah. Here we go. Third place.
Third place in Gestalt. Not Ready to Die by Grim Reaper 2458.
Not Ready to Die. Awesome blaster.
Beautiful Raven-based integration based off of, or I guess inspired by Hugin's Claw by Searing Phoenix, who I believe was a previous MergeMasters contender years ago. But then took it up a couple notches and gave it a beautiful front end using a MA40 Halo Blaster thing, underbarreled Mediator, and little bits and pieces off of who knows how many other blasters, because it's hard to tell under paint.
At least 6.
Congratulations. Oh, at least
category 6. At least 6 by the category definition. And vault meter and Grim went to the snow, trekked for miles, hundreds possibly, or at least one. Took an awesome picture of it. It's such a great blaster.
So congratulations, Grim Reaper.
Congrats. All right. Yep. Lead us in for the next one.
Second place, with 24.5% of the vote. Buzzkill by Ginger Snap Arms. A double stack of Rhino Fires with a million other things, motorcycle grip, and what do you call that control vest thing that holds up the thing for you?
The Steadicam. Yep, Steadicam arm.
There we are.
And I'm looking for Rhino Fires now because of this blaster. And it's just the it's not just an anti-aircraft, it's an anti-everything.
It's an anti-whatever you're pointing at.
Yeah.
It's just an anti.
Yeah. That's great. I do want to see it in a war, and I know we talked with Ginger last time. Use it. But yes, big congrats to Ginger Snap.
Yes, very technically complex blaster, and it was his first dive into electrical blasters in the first place, and so that was a big chore. trying to get his controls sorted out and his wiring isolated and all that, but came out to a technically functional. I mean, it does work. I guess functional versus practical is different. But... So good job. Congratulations. Second place, Buzzkill by Ginger Snap Arms.
Lead us into the last one.
However, squeezing ahead by another 1.5%.
6 votes.
And this was another back and forth through the whole week, back and forth between these two. Especially the last little bit. And actually, who originally came from behind the first part of the week. About midweek, tied up neck and neck with Ginger Snap, and then it was just a little dance back and forth between the two. But ultimately, by 1.5%, 4 votes, we have... the Atom 2 by 360i. A remarkably complex a Raptor Strike with a Pathfinder underslung, and a lot of overly complex but wonderfully executed modifications to the stock and specifically the thumb hole and grip area on this one.
Yeah, very, very clean lines. It looks like something that just would be injection molded. And this is also one of the other blasters when I sent it out to friends. This is the one they voted on from outside the hobby just because it's so clean looking. And
very
it's
crisp.
Very, very crisp. Love the splashes of blue. The paint cuddle is simple, but it works so well. It does.
And this one is definitely worth taking a look at on the spreadsheet to see the build log of just how the cuts were made and how they were integrated. But I would have to say that for all of these builds. Make sure that, the link to the spreadsheet is still live. It'll always be live and can always be used as a resource. So you can look at something like this and go, man, how did he do that? And be able to pull it up and say, oh, well, that was pretty smart. Oh, that's a clever idea. So congratulations. First place in the Gestalt class, MergeMasters 2024, Atom 2 by 360i.
Grat 360i. It's a great blaster. And yeah, it's a great blasters all around.
Do you have an applause button?
I do. Where is it? Hang on. Bamp for me. There it is.
All right. That is more like it. And again, all 3 of you will be receiving an email this evening asking for your personal information so we know where to send you your things.
Yes.
Man. So, shall we have a round of applause for everybody? Hey, there we are.
Yeah, a little round of applause for everyone.
And especially to our sponsors, posted here up in the corner, Rainbow Mods and Props, Flywheel the World, Iron Gopher. Thank you very much for everybody who not only participated, but who spectated, even if people did not actually build anything, who just popped into the streams to show support, people who watched the streams after the fact, people who paid attention and participated in the Discord just through kicking ideas around and even just showing support for the people who were building. Thank you so much to everybody for making this it just blew out of the water all of my expectations for this event.
Oh yeah, and
I couldn't be happier.
We do have one small category, which is the Mr. Nathan Eyebrow Raiser, which is an honorable mention.
Yes, that
you want to go into that.
I do have to tell a quick little story. This is a special little class that doesn't necessarily have any particular rewards, but it is kind of an honorable mention. But I would call this the Brow Raiser. The story behind that is many, many years ago, during the first MergeMasters, I made a comment on a post by Exiled878, who is an incredibly talented integrator and previous MergeMasters winner. And I commented about some use of parts or some cuts that he made, and that it was kind of a brow raiser, something that kind of set me back. And whoa, wow, that's something to consider. Wow, I had not thought of that in the past. That's a really cool idea, something that really impacted me. And about an hour or two later, I was pulled into a group chat by Exiled, and also he brought in Mr. Heathpants, and he said, "Hey, I like what you said. We're gonna call this little group the Brow Raisers, because we're always kind of pushing boundaries a little bit and trying new things, and that kind of became our thing for a while. And so I'm kind of taking that and going to create a I guess, a separate category in awards of the brow raiser, something that is definitely set apart from the rest, something that does cause one to raise a brow, if you will. And I'm going to award that today to a Terence Duranius, who had the guts to bring a knife to a gunfight, literally, bringing a sword to a traditionally blaster-based contest.
Yeah,
This when he first approached me, and I've talked about this on stream before, and said, "Hey, I want to build something like this." And he says, "Can I build a sword?" And I said, "Oh, like a gun blade. We've seen a few of those in the past." And he's like, "Well, no, a little bit different." And he shows me some kind of concept sketches of sorts, and says, "I want to make to where not the sword, the sword stands alone, but it is still built out of integrated parts, but the sheath, the scabbard, has an integrated blaster." And I said, "I want you to make that happen because I want to see it." So I give you, Terence Duranius, the coveted Brow Raiser Award. So congratulations on that, and keep building weird stuff. I know you're very passionate about your build, and you should be very proud of the accomplishments you made. Blazing some new trails, and trying new things, and not being afraid to take a different approach.
Oh yeah, no, it's phenomenal, and swords always have a special place in my heart. And with the brow raiser, if you ever meet Mr. Nathan in person, you can always ask for one of his eyebrows.
I guess they do grow back.
They do.
Probably. We'll take that as it comes. I'm not making any promises. The opinions of the host do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the other host, and we will take it one step at a time here.
Exactly.
But
yes.
If all of our winners should be especially proud of themselves, and even if you did not win, and even if you did not complete your blaster, you should still be proud of yourself for the accomplishments you did make.
Oh yeah, because everyone who was in the competition. To give yourself a pat on the back.
One of the more difficult aspects of the hobby. I mean, printing has its difficulties, painting has its difficulties, but taking pieces of things that were designed to be other things and making them into completely other things, and then making it functional in the end, and making it look like one intentional thing, it's no small task and should not be taken lightly. So anybody who even tried deserves a special pat on the back.
Yeah. Because this competition couldn't happen unless you guys participated. So
that is huge. I was really expecting a lot fewer people to participate, but the volume of entrants that originally entered just blew me away, and quite frankly gave me the support to continue on, and also to want to do it again. I'd wanted this to be a regular thing, but I figured if I can at least do it once to show that it can be done, then that's great. But no, with the response we've gotten, we are going to go much bigger next year. Most of it is spread by word of mouth this year, and because I quite frankly did not know how it would go and wanted to keep it as controlled as possible. But we are going to be advertising much more aggressively, not aggressively in a bad way, but definitely putting forth much more effort, getting into some of the other Facebook groups and other Discords, and spreading the word and encouraging others to spread the word as well. Maybe even branching outside the hobby a little bit, seeing what kind of influence we can get. Maybe looking at some more sponsors, perhaps bigger sponsors. We don't know. We don't promise anything, but we have the best of intentions. So
we're gonna try. And there's one more thing I want to cover, which is just thank you, Mr. Nathan, for actually wanting to do this. This is on behalf of the Nerf community, man. This is an old kind of contest that everyone really loved, and it's great that actually it's back there. It's out there. And it would if you didn't wake up one day and go, I want to do MergeMasters, this wouldn't have happened. So thanks. Yeah, everyone, standing ovation for Mr. Nathan. Stand up right now, no matter where you are. And yeah, give him a little bit of round of applause, because it's appreciated.
Well, thank you very much, and especially thank you, Alex, for making this actually happen, actually getting off the ground. I mean, the best of intentions can't get you down the road, but I expressed an interest in making a thing happen, and you made it actually happen. So thank you very much for making the stream happen. Warts and all, we did. It wasn't flawless, but we're doing pretty good, and we're getting better. So I appreciate this. This would have been really rough. I mean, I would have been like drawing stuff by hand and just taking pictures of it and posting it and being like, "Here's our background. Here's what this blaster looks like." So yeah, thank you very much for your support, encouragement, wanting to make this even bigger. I've actually been holding you back the whole time, wanting to branch out, but no, we're looking at some cool things. We're not only going to open this up for more of a bigger template to be used for other style of competitions in the future. People that are more into traditional modding for performance and more just cosmetic in general. But also going back to the MergeMasters, probably next year we're going to take a bit of a break, regroup, discuss some things, plan ahead a little bit more, reach out to a few people, and we'll probably be making our staff a little bit bigger for the next go around, just to take the load off of both of us, emotionally and just volume-wise. But no, this has been huge, and yeah, couldn't have done it without you, couldn't have done it without all of our builders and entrants and all of our spectators, people who are just there to support everybody in general. It's just huge, and I appreciate it.
Good job, everyone. Yeah, it's going to be, hopefully, 2025, bigger and better.
And although MergeMasters 2024 is over, MergeMasters still lives on in the Discord. It will always exist. The MergeMasters, this event was just a segment of the Discord. The Discord is doing this all of the time outside of the competition. We are just building cool stuff, inspiring each other. I think I saw did I see a link pop up in the chat? If not, the link is definitely in the description below. If you're curious about how these things are made, join the Discord, lurk for a little bit, ask some questions, try something.
Yes, keep modding. Keep making things. It's great. We want to see it. I want to see it. I'm going to be selfish. Make things because I want to see it. You guys all make cool things, and I want to keep seeing cool things. And yeah, there's so much talent out there. So keep on being awesome, guys. Any closing words, Mr. Nathan?
Man, I think we've been closing for the last few minutes, and I think we're feeling pretty good. So should we go ahead and just wrap it up before something breaks?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, 2025 MergeMasters.
Watch
5%
out.
less technical difficulties.
I'm aiming for 10 next year.
10% less technical?
Oh, heck yeah.
You're putting a lot of pressure on me. Okay.
We've got the rest of this year to play with stuff and work on our 5% each time. Next year, we're aiming for 10%.
In Captain Shotgun, it's DevCon all the way. We use DevCon for everything. My monitor is smeared in it.
Or an ABS slurry.
Yes.
That's picking up. Also, if you're not already in the Discord, you should join the Discord, and you can ask that and get 30 different answers that different ones might suit your needs differently.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yes.
Shall we call it a night? 5 minutes early?
Yes.
Under an hour. I don't think I've ever made a video this short.
Ooh. Well, yeah, I guess until next time, you guys, keep modding, keep being